You guys have been thinking wrong about the Minecraft movie, and this is why. If you haven't heard, Minecraft Live has just finished, bringing along a new inside look to the creation of a Minecraft movie. In this we get some incredible behind the scenes looks at some sets and even a scene from the movie. Starting off, we have the title of a Minecraft movie, and yes, it is called this for a reason. This is because it is a creative, fresh take on what the Minecraft universe would look like, and not like this is meant to look exactly like Minecraft. This is their own fresh take, which I really like, and I don't think many other people recognize or appreciate that. Also, Jeb and the rest of the Mojang team are fine with the live adaptation of the movie, and the goal of authentically capturing the spirit of the game is definitely achieved. Now let's go through the new insight to a Minecraft movie. Here we are, and also this first 40 seconds is just stuff we've already covered in the intro, so let's just continue.
Let's do it, and...
Okay, cool clapperboard, I like that.
I'm Torve, Creative Director of Entertainment for Mojang.
I'm Jared Hess, the director of a Minecraft movie.
And Napoleon Dynamite, which is a great movie too. And there's also some other stuff I want to touch on in this live video that I'm going to talk about a little later.
We're super excited to share some exclusive information about how we made this movie.
Man, to be able to celebrate that fun, amazing, creative spirit that is Minecraft, it was just like...
Yeah, as they're trying to, what they're trying to say, and what Jared Hess is trying to say too, is it's not going to look exactly like Minecraft, it's their own take on it, so just take it with a grain of salt. And it does actually look really good for what they've created.
A dream come true.
We first started talking about making a movie.
Also, people saying like there was barely no sets. I feel like there's a bit of a set. Like there's a tree here, there's another tree here, and that set goes back like a fair distance, I would say. So,
What is
pointing that out. Because people, when the trailer first came out, the first Minecraft trailer first came out, everyone was saying, this looks horrible, this looks horrendous, and like the whole thing looks CG, but does go back quite a lot. So I'm just calling out the people that were saying that's all CG, which it isn't.
We really wanted to honor the world, and then spending like 3 months.
See, look, they look so cool, these trees. Like, man, look at them. A mushroom, cherry blossom, and like, I would say like an oak tree maybe. I'm not sure if this car's involved with anything, but yeah, looks really cool. Also, the mix between like the normal flowers and the blocky flowers looks really cool too.
In New Zealand on set, we've really enjoyed.
These like villages look, just like villager houses look really cool. Square watermelons, which are really cool too. Also, apparently like Dan TDM and stuff were here and held these watermelons and stuff and walked around the sets. And yeah, I think this is like a desert village. This looks like just a normal village or like a normal house, I'm not sure. But
the journey. We thought a lot about what kind of movie.
See, this is huge. It goes back there a lot, like, you know? Like, look at this set design, it's crazy. It's the guy from Lord of the Rings, and yeah, it looks amazing. I don't know why people are complaining so much about this.
To do. And we chose live action because it's not something that's been seen before on this.
Yes, you
game.
tell them.
Creators have made such amazing stories and short films and content in the animation space, and it was like, oh, this is the chance for us doing a film to do something different.
Yes, like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do something different, go outside the box and see what new stuff they can do and create in this new universe that they've created of their adaptation of Minecraft. So,
and also kind of wish fulfillment, because I always wondered like what would happen if I would wake up inside the Minecraft world. Like how would I survive, and would I survive at all?
The idea of being human beings that are actually going into this cubic dimension of the...
I think they did a good job. Like Jared Hess, everyone that made the Minecraft movie, you've done an amazing job. Don't listen to the rest of the internet. I am on your side. I think this is going to be a great movie. It's definitely going to be directed towards the kids side, but I feel like it's going to be a good movie. It's their adaptation of a Minecraft movie. Mojang's happy with it. The only thing people are not happy with it is they're just trying to agree with everyone else in the YouTube space just to try and probably get views and stuff, I don't know, but I feel like it's a good looking movie and I did their best and it's their take, so.
The overworld and how those characters are engaging in that space, and it just seemed like so much fun.
See, yes, look at this. We got a good close-up look at everything. So we got like a dog poster, which is really cool. Totem of Undying, man, that's pretty sick. Got the TNT blocks and yeah, some fireworks down the bottom.
Everything is cubic. Like everything is blocks.
We had just an absolutely amazing...
See, this is amazing, and I'm not sure. This might be just lapis, and then this might be diamonds down here. This might be lapis here, and this might be diamonds down here, but like this whole set design's crazy.
Crew of talented...
See, this netherite sword looks amazing too, like the purple and stuff. Like, it's amazing.
artists You know, our production designer, Grant Major, he was the production designer for the original Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yes, he was.
We
It's
also
crazy.
are working with Weta, and they all had
What are known for their work in like the space of water for like Avatar and stuff, like Avatar 2 especially. They did a really good job with all the water simulations and stuff, and I want to see what they bring to the Minecraft universe.
had their own personal relationship with the game.
So when they started designing and drawing, it just really popped.
See, it looks like everyone's having a nice time. I don't know why everyone's like so down bad about this film. I just feel like it's just gonna be a nice, fun, and enjoyable film. We don't have to take it so personally and stuff. We can actually just enjoy the film. We don't have to criticize everything about it. Let's just sit down and watch this film when it first comes out, and you don't have to criticize everything you see.
What I like about what you did is that the choices you make, they support the story and the character.
Part of that is because just like every Minecrafter, every player, they bring their own original story to what they're doing. It's very intentional that this movie is called a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie. We have an
Because it's their own adaptation of what they want to make, and I think it's really cool. And I'm just happy we're even getting one in the first place.
ensemble of characters, these unlikely misfits that get thrown into this adventure into the overworld. And we experience a lot of that through one of our characters named Henry, who's a young man going through a tough time in his life, and he literally has to create to survive.
You know, I saw him on the page and I was like reading the script, like, oh wait, he's like, you know, a young kid hanging in his room, like building and making stuff. But that's what he is. He's like a maker.
See, these sets are amazing though. Like, give credit to that Lord of the Rings guy, man. Like, he's done an amazing job. I don't know, I'm like speechless. What's Jared Hess like? He looks pretty astonished at whatever he's looking at, but must be liking the shot.
A maker and he's a creator. Such a big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding. So we thought that Henry, the Henry character, could represent basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it, and then he comes into the Minecraft world. And
It seems like they're shooting that scene from the trailer that we saw, so it looks really cool.
he meets Steve, and Steve knows everything.
Also, I want to touch on something. People have been talking about Jack Black's thing, like the V-neck and then like the blue top under. People don't understand what it's about. My kind of theory is that if you haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite, which is the person that's directing this movie, this kind of V-neck here is kind of reference to the uncle from Napoleon Dynamite, and he wears like a very similar V-neck, and that's why that's probably included in this, which is really cool. So it's probably just like a little reference towards Napoleon Dynamite and its success, and yeah, that's probably why this is here, that V-neck and then a top under.
Thing about vanilla Minecraft. We've always said that Steve isn't really a character. Like, Steve is what you make him, right?
Yeah.
And we've
Very true, very true.
all embodied Steve and been Steve and done different things. So our Steve in this movie is Jack Black.
He's such a huge fan of the game. After a long day of shooting, he was up into the wee hours of the night playing.
Okay, at least we've got a committed actor, you know, he's actually playing the game, getting used to the game, playing with others. I think they do play with the rest of the cast
It was
here
so
too.
funny because he would show up and be like, oh, dude, Hesmo Day, we got to try this thing, dude. You know, so
See, look at this, they've built their own little world, which is really cool. And this does show a lot of commitment towards the game and what they're creating.
build that he did or something gnarly that happened to him. He just loves the idea that he's able to bring his version of Steve to life. Play from the top
Which I think he did a good job, but some people don't really agree with that, but
one more time.
Figuring out crafting was super fun. When the game came out, there wasn't a recipe book, and people were like, wait, what happens if I put these things like that? When Garrett's character and these new characters come into the world, they don't know the recipes, they don't know what to do.
The Jason Momoa character, Garrett, is a guy that was like a world championship video gamer in the late 1980s, and he kind of peaked then, but he's still stuck in the
I kind of like this, like the character selection, because you've kind of got someone from like different eras. Like you got a kid, which is experienced with games, and then you got like someone in the middle where they know about it, but they maybe have played a game once or twice, and then you got someone like Garrett who has actually played video games, but he's from the 1980s, so he has not really experienced what games are like now. So it's quite interesting. I'm very excited to see where this goes, but we'll have to wait until it comes out next year. I can't remember what date,
past.
though.
He's got a little bit of Arrested Development. He's holding on to that former glory.
We want to show you a short scene that shows Henry and Garrett and Steve. Steve is kind of demonstrating his skills, and then Garrett tries to demonstrate his skills.
Yeah, and Garrett's the noob.
Garrett's the noob, yes he is. Also, I'd like to touch on, this looks amazing. The furnace is burning, this chainmail armor, barrel, crafting table, and the rest of everything. It just looks amazing, and we can see a little bit of the outside world, which is really cool too. Yeah, let's watch the scene play out.
This is a crafting table. Here's how it works. You place these elements in different patterns, and you got yourself a sweet blade.
See, that's sick. The production team and the art team did an amazing job. It looks so cool.
You want to see a blade? I'll show you a blade. Yeah! Hammer.
At least this gives a little bit more context to this scene that we saw in the movie. I feel like they purposely chose this, because when they saw that crafting table and they saw the bits all over the crafting table, they're like, what the hell is this? This is not a crafting recipe. How does this make a bucket? But now we know, because he's just trying to flex and look cool and try to make something cool without even placing stuff properly on the crafting table. And probably the crafting table just tried to craft the closest thing to where everything's placed on the table, and that's probably what he's got, like a bucket, which is interesting. But we have to take it with a grain of salt, because as I'm going to say again, this is their adaptation of the game, so.
That's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here.
When we were designing
I'm so grateful I even did that scene in the first place. I'm very happy. It was definitely purposely chosen. It was not an accidental choice to choose that scene.
crafting and talking about what should it look like, we basically started at the crafting table itself. We looked at the crafting table, we looked at the end-game texture, and it has this like super pixelated picture of like a hammer and a saw there on the side. So obviously that was built into the real-world crafting table. So it got this hammer, and we figured we honored the 3x3 grid perfectly, and thought it would be cool and kind of fun and gratifying to just give it a massive whack and then have things appear.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea, and like a good idea of how to craft things. Very smart. I like
Remember
it.
when we were trying to figure out the size of the block that you break itself? Look, when Steve holds a block, it's like this big, and there we actually found out that.
See, why are they blurring this? This is probably like a huge spoiler to the film, but yeah, they're blurring that out. We've got some other stuff back here that I can't really recognize. That might be a ghast. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to see.
Going 1 meter by 1 meter, which is like 3 feet by 3 feet, is actually too big. So we scaled it down, and the scale's like 60 centimeters cubed, which is 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet.
See, these sets are huge. Like, I don't know why people are complaining about this, but yeah, I like the variety in block sizes. It looks really cool.
And then in the background and maybe in the foreground, we sometimes scaled it.
So we got a good shot of this big village behind Jeb here too, which looks really cool. Also probably got some square pumpkins pumpkins down there too,
A
sorry.
little bit, but we would always honor powers of 2 because we're programmers and we like powers of 2.
We had to honor what you experience in the game, but also make it work for human scale for a different.
Yeah, they also had to make this work for human scale. They had to make this actually into a movie, not just like you walk around for like an hour and a bit and then something happens. They actually had to make this into a proper fully fleshed movie.
Characters that are manipulating the environment and the world and throwing blocks.
Also, Diamond looks amazing too. It's kind of like see-through a bit, which is really cool.
And make it be practical for that, but still feel natural and organic to what people experience in the game and feel authentic in that way.
Yeah, he definitely said the perfect words for what he needed to describe, and I think he did an amazing job.
This has been so much fun talking about the movie, everything that's gone into making it, all of the ideas, the point of view, and we cannot wait to share this movie with the world.
Yeah, super excited.
See you in the overworld.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool too, just seeing the B test. If you have made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it, and I would really consider if you liked and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more stuff like this. I'll see you later.